Hello, it's Peter, your face exercise coach from Facerobics. Today I have the most exciting announcement to do with the Facerobics program. Today I am bringing to you an addition to the face exercise program, and it is called Facerobics Face Yoga. So stay with me and I'll be back soon.
Piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me, little by little, piece by piece.
Hello, I am so excited to bring this to you today. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Facerobics Face Yoga. First of all, if you don't want to hear the history and how I created this, go ahead to the timestamp below. It'll take you straight to how to do Facerobics Face Yoga. But if you do actually care to listen, the history of it and how it started and how I created it, please go ahead and keep watching. So back in January, I started thinking about the program and how I could revamp it. So people were telling me that they'd do their exercises and then a few hours later their face would drop, like it would look fantastic, and then all of a sudden it'd start dropping. People were also asking whether they could do more. So there was all sorts of things that I had to really consider to bring to the program. So what I started doing was thinking about the energy lift. Now, when I created the energy lift to go along with the face exercise program, what that did was that it helped the lift of the face to make it stronger and to make it more permanent. So what I decided to do, because that's what the lift does, I decided to start adding it and using facial yoga poses to see if it was working. So between January and the end of April, I really started working with these poses to see how it would work. Then, because it was working for me, I pre-released it into the membership site. And that's one of the great things about being a member. You get things that either I don't talk about, I only talk about to them, or you get the pre-releases, or you get videos that are more professionally mastered. So at the end of April, I pre-released Facerobics Face Yoga to the group. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the face yoga today. And I did touch on it last week and we'll do it again this week. So the difference between face yoga and facial exercise is facial exercise are repetitions and facial yoga are holding poses. So we do use face yoga to a certain point in face aerobics already by doing the energy lift, because that's holding a pose, pulling the muscles up and pulling up through the energy up into those muscles and holding that pose. But when we do the face yoga with the exercises and the series that you're in, we hold a pose, we do the same as the energy lift, but in shorter seconds. So if I'm in exercise along with me series 2, after I finish, not after I finish, in the evening, because I do my exercises in the morning. If you do your exercises at night, do your yoga in the morning. Is that clear? Does that make sense? So don't do yoga poses after you finish your series in the morning. Don't do them all together. Do them alternate times, morning, evening, or evening, morning. You've got to have that time in between. Do it as if you're doing the energy lift. There's no stretching, there's no changing. Just do it as the energy lift. You do 3 sets of 10 seconds. So we've got the forehead exercise in series 2. We're frowning down and we're holding for 10 seconds. And then release. Rest. Rest for about 5 seconds and then do it again. Rest. Okay? Then we do the eye exercise. Hold for 10 seconds. And rest. Now, as you're doing the 10-second hold, you are breathing in for 10 seconds. So all of you can do this now, because when you do the energy lift, you breathe in for 10 and you hold for 10 and then you release it. So when you're doing the yoga pose, you're breathing in for 10, and as you're breathing, again, you're bringing the energy up into the muscle and you are energizing that muscle, and you're holding that muscle too tight to the point where, like you're doing the energy lift, you're not squeezing the muscle to the point of ridiculousness, you're not stretching your skin in any way, you're just doing an energy lift but for 10 seconds, and you're doing 3 sets of them for 10. And you work through the exercises that you were in working with the series. So if you were in series 1, you use the exercises in series 1 for the yoga poses, and you do those. When you go to series 2, you do the exercises in series 2 for the yoga pose. Now, as I'm saying, do not do this straight after your exercise along with me. Do not do it. Give it a break and do it at night or in the morning. What you'll find is that your face will start to lift a bit better. You might find, Osnat, that even under here, it might start to change a little bit because you're holding them up and pulling up those muscles a bit stronger. When you do pull up the muscles, try to squeeze those muscles upwards, just like you do in the energy lift. Okay, so with the neck exercise, or the jaw and neck exercise in series 2, you hold your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And you're pulling up the muscles and you're holding them there. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Where are my glasses from? There we go. Does anyone have any questions about it?
I just think that it's a great addition, and first of all, it's something more. If somebody thinks, oh, maybe there is something more that I can do, and just takes us to another level.
Now, there's look, there's so many women in that group. There are hundreds of women actually in that group that are using Facerobics face yoga as we speak. So it's nothing new. It's just I have not just brought it to the public. So this has already been done. Okay? And because it's already been done, a lot of these women have been giving me feedback about how it's working for them, and I'll give you some of that feedback a little bit later. But that way I know that it's a success, and then I'm able to bring it to the public, and then everybody can use it freely. Okay? So what is Facerobics face yoga? So thinking about the energy lift. When you do the energy lift at the end of the set of exercises in each series that you're working, essentially what the energy lift is a yoga pose. You are drawing energy right up through your body. You are energizing the muscles. So you're drawing it all up, you energize the muscles, you do that for 20 seconds, and then you release. Okay, so how does it work? Let's assume for the video that you are in Exercise Along With Me Series 1, and let's assume for the video that you do your exercises in the morning. So you can apply this to however you do your exercises, but this is the assumptions we have to make for the video. So you've done your exercises in the morning, then in the evening, you do your face yoga. And you use exactly the same exercises that are in the exercise set. Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, whatever set you're in, you use that set of exercises for your face yoga. So I'm going to demonstrate this to you first, and then the next time I want you to do it with me. So let's do the forehead exercise. So what's different about this though is we hold for 10 seconds and then we release. We hold for 10 seconds, we release, and we hold for 10 seconds and then we release. We do it 3 times. So we count for 10, and then we release, and we do 3 sets. So let's do that with the forehead first. So watch me first and then you can do it with me when we do the eyes. Okay, so you start, this is how you start, whether you lay down and do them or whether you sit up. So we'll start the first one. So lift, squeeze, press, plant, hold, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Again, lift, squeeze, press, plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. The last one, lift, squeeze, press, plant, just like you do in the energy lift. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the third one, so as you do each set, make them incrementally stronger. So by the last set, you will be really lifting and squeezing, pressing and planting, and then you blow the energy out through your mouth, okay? So it's really lifting. And the last one, you'd be going. Okay, so let's move to the eye exercise. That's in exercise along with me series 1. So you would move to the eye exercise. Close your eyes, squeezing. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. The next set, just a little bit stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. The third set, really strong. Squeeze, lift, squeeze, press, plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then release. Shall we do one more? Let's do the cheek. You ready? Lift, squeeze, press, plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. A little bit stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Now stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release it all. Now, what this is going to do when you increment up with strength, with holding stronger each time you do the set up to the third set, it will help the lift be a bit more permanent. So the lift will stay longer. It's very exciting. It's very exciting stuff. So when you were doing this along with your exercises, and you're doing it in the evening, this is just going to send your exercise success to the next level. So when you finish the whole set, that's it. You just go right through the rest of the exercises in the exercise along with me series that you're working, and you're finished. Now there are a number of benefits of doing this. The first thing is that I can say to you is you can do this as just one program. You don't have to do the exercises with it because you are incrementing up in strength holding that pose. So the strength is incrementing. Very similar to the concept of the exercises and the program and the method that I created with the 50, incrementing up to 100, incrementing up to 150, and holding that pose for 20 seconds each time after each exercise set that you're doing. Now, it's very similar to that sort of thing. You're incrementing up the strength of the hold, the squeeze, the lift and the squeeze. You're holding stronger, you're squeezing stronger. So you can do this as a standalone program. So it's called Facerobics Face Yoga. The other benefit to it, as I've said, is it lifts the face and the lift remains longer. The main benefit I have found, and the women in the gym that have fed back to me with the feedback that they've been giving me, is they are learning to isolate their muscles so much better. So as you know, with the program and the 5 principles of face aerobics, there's connect to the muscles, there's isolate the muscles, visualize the muscles. There's all these things that you do with these 5 principles. Now, when you're doing face yoga with the exercises in the series, you then learn much better how to isolate these muscles. And you might find even that you might have been doing the exercises incorrectly once you're learning that, oh, this is how you do, oh, wait a minute, I've been doing it a different way. So it's a huge benefit to be doing this. I love doing it. I do it myself. I really love doing it. Now, if you don't have time to do it, don't worry about it. Don't do it. Okay? It's like the superficial release. Don't worry about doing it if you haven't got time to do it. That's okay. If you haven't got time to do the exercises, try just to do this every night. Okay? So you can do that each night in the program. All right? And you would be doing, if you're doing it just that, all you'd be doing is 5 nights a week of this particular thing. You could do that for 2 weeks and then move to the next exercise along with me series and use those exercises with the face yoga and just do them all for 2 weeks at a go. Now that's fine, you can do that as well. If you haven't got time to do the exercises, just do the face yoga. And this is the wonderful thing about it. But if you are able to combine the 2 together, that would be my best suggestion. Now, some warnings. The main warning is just do 3 sets. Don't do 4, don't do 5, don't do any more than 3. Now this is because even if you are doing this by yourself without the exercises, this is because, again, you can fatigue the muscles. And because you're going up in increments with the strength of the squeeze, because you're doing that, you cannot be doing 4 or 5 of these. There's only so much that the muscle can hold, and then after that you will exhaust the muscle. So be very careful not to do any more than 3 sets, and it's really important that you understand that. And when you understand how the muscles work, you will understand that they're very delicate and that you cannot fatigue them. Because if you fatigue them, you will start getting wrinkles and your face will start to sag. The other thing is that you need to do the whole set. You can't just do one and hope that that part of your face lifts. Again, the same concept of having to do a full face routine. You have to do a full face yoga routine as well. You can't just do 1 or 2 of them. So they're the 2 warnings that I would like to give you about it. Now in the coming weeks, I'm going to be talking more about this. I'm going to be diving much deeper into this topic, and I would like to hear your feedback that once you start applying this to your exercises in the coming weeks in my videos, I would love to hear how this is working for you. Now, because there's hundreds of women already in my membership site doing these, I suspect that it's going to be fine. And I know it will be because I know that so many women have enjoyed doing the face yoga in the site and in the gym. And, you know, I'm so excited to be able to bring it to you. Just on that, please have a look at the gym. Go there, have a look and see what's involved. You might like to join. And also remember to subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, you get all these great updates. Remember to like my videos, that really helps as well. I hope the face yoga has really helped you. I'm so excited to be able to bring this to you. Let me know how it goes, and have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I take back what's been stolen from me, little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.